I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. 3 semi-trucks collide in heavy rain on I-95 just south of Palm Coast Parkway, causing a traffic nightmare. It happened at lunchtime Wednesday, snarling traffic on the northbound side for miles and for hours. Troopers say one of the trucks, which was hauling a container, ended up horizontal across the southbound lanes of the highway. Its front cab was heavily damaged. A call that came into 911 claims the truck was heading northbound when it crossed the highway and took out the guardrail. Another truck hit that truck, then a third truck trailing a flatbed smashed into them. Diesel fuel also spilled onto the roadway, prompting a cleanup response. No one was injured.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines.
A felon arrested in a hit-and-run crash now faces additional charges. Tony Magoo reports.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office has served 20-year-old Christian Melendez with another warrant after new DNA evidence links him to a firearm that he threw from the window of his car while attempting to flee from deputies back in March of this year. This new DNA evidence was collected during Operation Heatwave, where Melendez was charged with trafficking heroin. Deputies didn't go very far to serve Melendez with his warrant. He was right up the hall in the Green Roof Inn. When Melendez threw that gun out of his window, he gave no thought to where it might end up or the damage it could do in the wrong hands, said Sheriff Rick Staley. He also added,
"It is hopeful that he will go away for a very long time, as he's a multiple offender and a convicted felon in possession of a firearm."
Melendez currently being held at the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility on multiple charges, and he's being held without bond. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
A suspect in a car theft is in custody thanks to a technology assist. John Arking has the story.
On October 7th, the Flagler Beach Police Department responded to the Publix supermarket on Beach Village Drive in response to a stolen vehicle. The victim reported she had left the rental vehicle running in the parking lot while she went inside the store. And when she came back outside, she witnessed 3 suspects enter the car and drive off. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office then responded to assist with the call. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
Fortunately for her, the rental company has GPS all in their vehicles and were able to tell us where the vehicle was. A deputy sheriff responded and apprehended the driver and 2 occupants of the car.
The 2 passengers were released from the scene, while the driver, 21-year-old Alicia Payne Clark, was charged with multiple drug counts after a search of the vehicle turned up a digital scale, 129 grams of marijuana, 3 hydrocodone pills, tablets of ecstasy, and nearly $900 in cash. Clark was also charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle and is being held on a $9,000 bond. The Sheriff's Office says this is not Clark's first run-in with the law, as he's been arrested 7 times in Flagler County for various charges, including grand theft, burglary, drug possession, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
They carry lots of school kids and travel a lot. But do all our school buses have AC?
Andy West with Flagler County Schools Transportation says about 6,000 kids ride the buses each day, each way, and those buses travel about 1.5 million miles a year. He also says that most have working air conditioning.
Most of them do. By the time we finish up with this next purchase, we will be just about there.
Oh, come on, Andy. Just about there?
In 2 years, every route bus will have.
West said that cool things are happening. You too can be a school bus driver in Flagler County. Go to flaglerschools.com and click on the transportation page to find out all the info you need to know. To listen to the entire interview, you'll want to go to the Free for All Friday podcast. It's on the Flagler radio app. You can download it right now. Tomorrow, hey, Randy, we complained to the management about the AC on the buses. So what do you think? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.